Hey, so this is the final video for ViZDoom Defend the Center. So we have done a couple of runs before, and each time we've made some modifications, and then since the last run, after the first run we added like entropy regularization. After the second run we modified the reward normalization, and we changed the episode timeout. And so this video is about run 3. So let's see what happens. Yeah, let's push this up to the instance and then run that. So AWS push, yeah, I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna kill this, and we're gonna call this one like run 3. So we've got model run 3, and run 3, and there we go. And let's put this into the log. We've got some spam, get rid of that spam, don't like spam. So this episode should only be printed if args.visible. And then, so this is run 3, I think that's good. Alright, so that's running. Wow, reward 4.4. 3.3. That's pretty cool. We can't look at it just yet because we have to wait for it. Just saves every 512 episodes, which is, I don't know how many batches, but it's more than 6. The agent is now playing fairly well with the entropy regularization. However, it's just continuously firing. Hypothesis is because the game just finishes after 200 steps anyway, so the agent doesn't have to conserve an ammunition. We've removed the game timeout, so the game is just going to carry on until either the agent dies, or well, it will carry on until the agent dies. At some point the agent will run out of ammunition, and then they can't shoot anymore. At the moment the agent doesn't really know about ammunition. We're not giving that information, so you may be able to figure it out by just the fact that it runs out at some point and can't fire and monsters don't die, so that gives it. But it will be hard, so I think we're going to have to modify this network so that we can feed in the information on the ammunition to the network. We might also feed in the health. How we will do that, think about later. But we're going to run this now so that at least we can see how it looks and how it's playing now. If it plays perfectly now, that's it. We'll just leave it like this, find the harder scenario. And if it struggles, we will look at adding the information on the ammunition to the agent somehow. Oh, and we also changed the normalization for the reward, so we're subtracting 2 from the reward. The reward we're showing here is the actual reward from the game, but we're subtracting 2 from that. Cool. Alright, see you in the next clip. Hey, alright, so it's 10 AM on Sunday morning, let's see how the run is going. Let's SSH into the instance, and let's also pull down the logs from the instance. Alright, so we've got the logs. Let's just see how it's running. So it's getting rewards of like 3 and 4, which is higher than before. Let's plot the log. This is run 3, and yeah, and let's do the reward. So basically it went up very high very quickly, and then I guess it's gradually going higher. Let's have a look at how that's running. Run 3. So it's only been going a few hours so far, but so I would argue it's shooting slightly less than before, although it's not hitting the monsters very often. Oh, I hit that one. Hit that one. Hit that one. Yeah, I think it's doing okay, so it's doing pretty well actually. So let's just let it run, and we'll see how it does a few hours later. So see you in the next clip. Hey, alright, so let's check how the game is going. So let's grab a command, and we're going to SSH in, and maybe we're still in. I never stopped the SSH connection. Alright, we're going to pull down the logs. So, oh, it's getting rewards of like 7 or 8, which seems higher than before. And then the argmax prop is around 0.8, which is okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the reward. Alright, so this should be the reward. Alright, so it's gradually going up, so that's not bad. Actually, it kind of almost looks like it's going up like faster with time, which is kind of interesting. It seems like right now it's on a low bit. It sort of had a brief regression. And then I also want to know the argmax. Alright, so run 3 log file. Yeah. Alright, so that's sort of behaving itself. It's never going too low, never going too high. It's pretty good. Let's try running the model and run 3. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so it seems like it slows down a bit when it's pointing towards a monster and the monster hasn't died, right? Like otherwise like basically it turns and fires. See there, you see it slow, yeah, each of those, like it stops when there's a monster in front of it, then it shoots. But it still shoots the rest of the time, but like not quite so often. So I think it's still doing well. I think it's learning. It's not doing badly. Like, it might even be doing better than I could do at this point. I'm not sure, but I mean that's a pretty low bar, obviously. This has been my life, like making your know it's not playing the FPS. Yeah, I think it's doing okay. So I think we'll just continue to leave this to run. So see you in the next clip. Hey, so it's 7:30 and on Monday morning. Gonna go to work in a bit. Alright, so just gonna check how the learning is going. I'm kind of eating my breakfast at the same time, sorry about that. Alright, so let's pull from the instance. I guess we can SSH into the instance at the same time. Alright, so we've pulled that. So then let's plot the graph of, I guess I want the reward. Alright, so this should be the reward graph. Cool. Wow, it's still going up. That's pretty nice. And it's still going up, so we can train for longer. And let's have a look at the model. Alright, model. Let's make that bigger. Alright, so the agent is being much more sparse with its use of ammo, which is the goal, really. And you know, I realized that pink thing on my thumb shot doesn't look great, so I'll probably have to change my thumbnail on the first video from this series. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's basically learning to conserve ammunition, and it's succeeding in shooting the monsters, and it's surviving for quite a while, so it's definitely doing well. It stopped doing the thing where, like, when it's pointing at a monster, it just stops in place. I don't know if that's good or bad, really, but it seems to be lasting a while. You know what? Oh, it's not actually lasting a while. So look, if you look in the bottom left of my screen down here, whenever the episode changes, he's died. So it's actually not lasting very long. Dying quite often. But, or she, I don't know, should we say it, he, she, the agent? It, I suppose, it doesn't have a gender. Or they. I mean, it's doing pretty well at shooting the monsters. It's hard to say how it can do better than that, really. I mean, I guess it can be more accurate shooting the monsters. It's definitely going in the direction that we want it to go in. Like, it's conserving ammunition. It's shooting the monsters, it's spinning around. It seems like it's learning well. So let's just like make it keep going. See you in the next clip. Hey, it's been a couple of days. I was busy with some life moving things. Anyway, so let's take a look. So my instance has been running all this time, so I have no idea how they look. So let's SSH in, and also we're going to copy down the latest files, like the log file and the model. Alright, so that's copied in, and then so let's look at the reward graph. Cool, alright, so it was running for a while and then it's starting to stabilize, so the fact that it's just been sitting there running. I guess it's used about $50 of instance time. Let's play it and see how it's playing. 1-3. Okay. Okay. Okay, so basically whenever there's a monster in front, it kind of stops, turns left and right, and then shoots. So like, the thing is, you know what, I think there's no option, the agent doesn't have any option to do nothing, so it either turns left or right or shoots. It can't just like not do anything and just stand there. So maybe that's why it kind of like vibrates left and right and then shoots, but doing pretty well, right? Basically, it's taking out every monster. I mean, it misses a few, but it takes out a lot of them, and it prioritizes the pink melee ones, which are nearer, over the further ones, which is probably a good plan, I guess. I don't know, actually. I don't know whether the melee ones are stronger than the far ones that are shooting. Being shot is probably not great either, but those pink things look really vicious. Alright, I guess we can say that this has learned okay. I'm going to say that's learned, so I'd say that's a wrap, and it's time to look for a harder scenario. Also, I'm going to shut down my instance, which has been running since like, I don't know when I started this, like Sunday? Saturday? Cool. Alright, so yeah, so if you've got any comments or questions or ideas or suggestions, please put that in the comments. If you liked this, please press like, and I'll hope to see you in the next video.